Let's go Pokemo Jam. Wow, nice moves Jan. Fuck hell room.
Let's do this shit, gamers. I got limited time. I want to get out of this fucking place. Let's warm up with a quick round of Pokedoku and then fucking put this guy out of Hellroom. I'm sick of this shit, bro. Alright, hold on. Dark Dragon, give me Guzzlord. Evolved by Friendship, Final Evolution, Hoenn. Oh, we need to be careful here. I think, because I studied all of these for when I made my own puzzle. Evolved by Friendship and Hoenn only has 2 Mons. It's Roselia and Chimecho, so only Chimecho would count here because it's... Wait, no, sorry. We can do Roselia or Chimecho here and then... Okay. I think you still go Chimecho here because you lose less, because it's going to be picked less than Roselia for sure, and the delta should be higher. And then Evolved by Friendship, Final Evolution, you go something like Leaveney. And then Dark type, we learned this one the other day, Persian Alola. Normal Dark, you hit like a Rattata Alola. Final Evolution normal, I always go Minccino. Cinccino? Cinccino. Normal Hoenn, you hit him with a Swablu maybe. Hoenn Dragon, you hit him with the classic Latias Mega. And then Final Evolution Dragon, how about you hit him with a little bit of Flapple? Boom. $114 out of 109. God, I'm so fucking cracked, bro. Roaring Moon over Guzzlord, I guess. The rest we kind of popped off, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right, I have a line for both trainers. I had a really good line for Tabitha, and then I realized there was a bug with Intimidate and Eject Pack and Mold Breaker, and I had to recook the entire, not the entire line, but I had to make a substitution in the line that's like to make the line straight up worse. Luckily, the line I cooked allowed me to use another Shed Shell, so it was kind of fine. I basically had to replace Bascule Legion to avoid the Mold Breaker bug. But yeah, that's basically it. So in terms of investment, we'll talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to spoil the whole line. We're just going to play it out. In terms of investment, so we're going to sack 2 on Tabitha, 3 on Maxi. The sacks are Lycanroc, Granbull on Tabitha, and then Electrode, Wordier, and Castform on Maxi. What is the Victini bug? So basically, so Bach Nation ran into this bug. You have your Mold Breaker Bascule Legion out, and he switches in Victini, and you switch from Bascule Legion to an Intimidate Mon to force the Eject Pack out. It doesn't work. Intimidate just doesn't trigger. And that's the exact line that I'm playing. So I can't do that. So I have to basically kill Hitmonlee with something that's not Bascule Legion that also baits Victini, and that's going to be Lizzie in this case. It's not riskless, unfortunately, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the sacks. The sacks are fine. What's kind of cringe is I looked at this for 3 hours last night, and I could not find a way to kill this Yanmega without investing the candy into Lycanroc. I just have to do it. There's no good backup lines for if I miss the range. There's no way to kill it with Hamilton. There's no way to kill it with Electrode. That's favorable. I just have to candy. And that means I'm going to have no candies left after Magma Hideout, which sucks, but at least it gets us out. And then in terms of scales, we're going to invest 1 scale on the Maxi fight for Heracross speed. I'm sure that's going to come in handy at a later time. And then we also invest the rock gem on Tabitha and the grass gem on Maxi. So 2 gems, 2 candies, 1 scale, and 5 sacks for these 2 fights. And then we're out. I think my lines are... Tabitha is a little bit scary, but recoverable in its inconsistencies, and I think Maxi is actually completely safe. There's a chance that a Raquinid also dies on Maxi, I guess, but it's like role dependent. Okay, let's just roll up. So for Tabitha, we're gonna go Dragapult, Barraskewda, Lizzie, Granbull. That was the missing piece. Granbull was the missing piece yesterday. This was the part I missed. Granbull is insane in this fight. Because it basically, if the positioning is... If you did the sequencing correctly, Granbull forces out Victini and brings in Absol, who he then kills. And with Citrus, I almost always get V-Create from Victini after and sack Granbull, and then I can just kill Victini. There's like some crit rolls from Absol onto Granbull that bring me into Bolt Beak, into Psychic range, in which case I have to steer a little bit, but it's kind of recoverable from there. It's just a little bit risky. Yeah, and then we can't go Bascule Legion because of the Mold Breaker bug. That was supposed to be what I go. And then I need Lycanroc. What is it, KTZ? And who's my 6th Mon again? Rhyperior. Okay. And then we have to... Shed Shell on Lizzie. This line actually still only uses 1 Shed Shell. This was almost a 0 Shed Shell line, which is crazy. Which you would think, like, okay, if you have the Shed Shell, maybe you can protect Granbull from being sacked after killing Absol, but it just doesn't work out, because if you don't have the Citrus, you're baiting, like, random move from Victini, and then you can get into situations where he just never V-creates, and basically, with my box, if Victini never V-creates, I almost never beat it. This one is perfectly average. This is what the game's supposed to look like. People that think you need to reset for the Mickey Mons, or because you love a guy who feel they're entitled to victory, you want to succeed in this game, play the fucking game. True. Yeah. Although it pains me to admit that my encounters were average this run, because it doesn't look like it, because we all just remember the fucking Memento Zoroark and the whatever else I fucking got. In the end, like... I still got some good shit, man. I got a Pult, I got a Scuda, I got a Legion, like... Rock Gem, and then Rhyperior is Cherry Berry. Okay. And Barraskewda is Life Orb. And this is Dragon Fang. I guess importantly, I actually found a line that doesn't need me to scale Pult attack right now, which is really important because I'll have one scale left going out of Magma Hideout. I think I get one in Aqua Hideout. And like there's a lot we could use that scale for during Tate and Liza, right? There's like Protect on Gallade and stuff like that. There's Mat Block. I don't know, like Shadow Sneak on Kecleon, I guess, has like come up. Psycho Shift on Sigilyph has come up a bunch of times. So yeah, like obviously everyone's like, yeah, you're gonna scale attack on Dragapult eventually, but I would rather do that after Tate and Liza split if I can. Okay, I have to Candy Lycanroc. It sucks, but I'll have 0 candies coming out, but it is what it is. I think I get one more. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Why not do it earlier and reap the benefits? Because of opportunity cost, right? If I only have one scale going into the Tate and Liza gym, and I scaled attack on my Dragapult, but I don't end up needing it for any of the fights, but I really could have used Protect on Gallade, for example, or like, I don't know, fucking Defense on Heracross or some shit like that, right? I'm screwed, right? So... Okay, so rare candy, Lycanroc here. I just had, yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Tab in. I don't need to pre-damage. I don't need to pre-status. I just gotta clutch up. The most inconsistent part of this line is unfortunately the wheezing into the Hitmonlee, but it was the only way I found to replace Basculegion in this line, and the rest of the line works so fucking well. Like, the main crux of this fight was basically, like, how do I kill Yanmega, and then also get myself into a favorable position against Hitmonlee in a way that, like, gives me Victini. Because basically... with this fight, I want to clear the first 3, then get Victini, eject pack Victini out, kill Absol, and then deal with Victini and then have Snorlax last, right? That's kind of the goal, or that was my logic approaching this fight yesterday when I cooked it, and this is the best way I found to do it. Because there's a bunch of ways to kill Hitmonlee, but the problem is, like, sometimes it'll have faked out Lycanroc before it kills it, so it'll be in Unburden, so then Dragapult doesn't outspeed, and killing Hitmonlee with Dragapult is really bad because it baits Snorlax. Yeah, there's just a bunch of fucking weird shit that can happen. And then, like, the Basculegion thing looked really good, but then I remembered the Mold Breaker, Intimidate, Eject Pack Bug, so I had to replace it, and now I ended up with Lizzie in that spot, who can theoretically die here. It's not super likely, but it can happen. It just sucks that, like, that this Lycanroc is so shit that I had to use this rare candy because there was no other way for me to deal with this Yanmega. It would have been really cool because this Lycanroc barely it barely did anything throughout the entire run. It killed Espeon on the first. It's actually kind of funny that the 2 fights where this Lycanroc is good is exactly the 2 Tabitha fights for 2 Mons that are usually really hard to counter. On Tabitha 1 Espeon, and on Tabitha 2 Yanmega, right? And it just barely with both of which I used a gem for as well. Interestingly enough. I just wish that like at least it would have been good enough to kill this without using a candy. But I guess I got a low attack IV. I don't know. This would have been so much better. But like if I miss the range, even if I pre-damage so he doesn't heal a lot with Giga Drain, like with this setup, the only way I have to kill Yanmeg afterwards is Sucker Punch, and then my position is complete ass. Because then it's like lax out before Hitmonlee even comes out. It's just completely fucking decroded. So yeah. What happens if Lizzie dies? Then Lizzie is dead and we don't have a fairy type anymore. Because the reason I decided that Granbull sack would be fine here is because I have Lizzie, which does everything that Granbull does but better, basically, except for, I guess, intimidating stuff. It's unlikely that Weezing dies though. We have a lot of outs basically. There's technically an optimization I could do here. I'll do it. Where I teach Feint Attack over Ice Punch on Granbull. It is almost certainly not going to matter. Yeah, if Lycanrock's speed IV was worse, it didn't do anything for Espeon. Yeah. It needed to be actually, because it's like almost max speed, right? The Lycanrock, which helped it outspeed Espeon. Yeah. The fact that this even countered Espeon was crazy. Because it's legitimately actually max speed. I'm just checking this right now. For some reason, with the way that the IVs work out, it seems like I would have actually needed quite a lot higher IV to kill this with Accelerock. Oh no, never mind. I would have needed like... yeah, 2 more IV. Alright, boys. This is it. I'll save. No, I won't save because I committed resources. Rock Gem, Shed Shell, Cherry, Citrus, Life Orb, and Dragon Fang. Let's fucking do this shit. Alright, Tabitha 2, second to last trainer in Magma Hideout in Hell Room. Permanent Magma Storm once again. A full team of 6. A Mega, a Mythical, and an Ultra Beast. This is Focus Sash Blacephalon with Explosion. Some would say the hardest fight in the game. We're going to kill this with Dragon Darts here, because it multi-hits, so it breaks Focus Sash. Because we see kills on a lot of fucking shit with this Dragapult, we're going to bait Yanmega after this. The Yanmega is one of the scariest Pokemon in the game to deal with. This is Flying Gem, Speed Boost, Yanmega. It always wants to Air Slash here, which means we can bring in Lycanroc, who is wearing a Rock Gem, and we had to use one of our precious, precious rare candies to break the level cap here, so that we can ensure that this kills, because this thing is so fucking dog shit, and even the niches that it's supposed to fill, it just somehow doesn't. So we're going to always live this Air Slash here. Crit into Magma Storm is fine. I just could not find a way to not use this candy. We'll always go first because Excel Rock is a priority move. A Rock Gem boosted 4x. Does not kill unless I also invest a fucking rare candy. It's so insane. Because I have to invest another candy on Maxulated, this means I will have 0 candies left after this, which sucks, but it is what it is. At least we get through. So Excel Rock will kill here. And this will bring out Hitmonlee. And this Hitmonlee gave me so much headache during the calc. And I almost found a solution, but then I remembered a bug that I would have run into had I done my first solution that I came up with. So this has Fake Out, Normal Gem, and Unburden, which means that it will Fake Out, it'll do a fuck ton of damage, and then it'll be faster than everything on my team. Even though it sees a kill on Lycanroc, it can still go for Fake Out this turn. In case it doesn't, I'm going to High Horsepower, which will make my matchup with this with Weezing a lot more favorable. It's pretty good if I manage to get this off. Basically, the entire goal of this fight, and you will see why later, was to kill this and bait out Victini. And at first, I wanted to do that with Basculegion, but for a reason I'll explain in a second, I couldn't have done that. We do not get the high horsepower off, that sucks. That's going to make this a lot more dangerous now. Because now he's faster than me. And I die to Magma Storm, so I don't even get an Excel Rock off. Alright, Weezing, you really gotta hold now, buddy. This is by far the most dangerous part. This is so scary. Crits are disastrous here. Basculegion would have done this so much better because I could have killed with Liquidation into Shadow Sneak, but the problem is there is a bug with Mold Breaker, which is Basculegion's ability, and Eject Pack and Intimidate. It's really fucking weird. I don't know why. But basically, if Basculegion is out and then Victini comes in and you send in an Intimidate Pokemon, it doesn't proc the Eject Pack. Don't ask me why. It is what it is, so I have to go with this line instead. Strange Steam is not going to kill this Hitmonlee. We have to hit it twice now, because Lycanroc wasn't able to get an attack off. It sucks, but it is what it is. That was the first death of Magma Hideout, by the way. Okay. So one thing we can think about is doing what we did on Grimmsnarl, which is to Pain Split twice or something. I think it's not going to work out. I think I just got to attack twice. Don't crit. Okay. $26. Stone Edge highest roll crit. We're safe. Okay, so this should bait out Victini because I'm faster than Snorlax. It's a Victini random move, which is completely fine. We have Shed Shell, so we can switch out. Perfect. This is the puzzle piece I was missing when I cooked yesterday. Not Wordier, but Granbull for this Intimidate. The beautiful thing about this setup of killing the first three first, Blacephalon, Yanmega, and Hitmonlee, is that now the back is Snorlax, Victini, and Absol. So Victini is wearing an eject pack, which means if one of its stats get lowered, it automatically switches out. AI chooses a new switch in. The switch in for Granbull is actually Absol, because we outspeed and outdamage Snorlax, so he has to go for the outspeeding Absol instead, but we actually slow kill Absol. And then with Citrus Berry, Victini will come back in and we will almost always bait V-Create. The tricky part about this fight is that if this Victini never V-Creates to lower its speed and defenses, you can basically never fucking kill it. So we Intimidate here. Eject Pack procs. Perfect. If we don't get crit here, we're always safe. Yeah, the beautiful thing about this is that this Granbull just straight up survives every hit from Absol and then kills it. We have Citrus Berry. We could have gone Shed Shell to save this, but it just doesn't work out because we need Victini to V-Create, so we need Granbull to die. Don't crit. We're fine. I think we're always safe now. So I think this takes us below 50. And then Citrus Berry procs. And now we're always dead to V-Create and never dead to anything else. Granbull, you were good on like 3 fights, and no one else could have done what you did. We have Lizzie now, which is just the better physically defensive fairy type, I'm sorry to say. It's a bad day to be a dog in my box. See ya, Bismarck. All right. Wait. I think I fucked something up. Oh no, never mind. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Basket Legion, Barraskewda misses the range at neutral, not at -1, obviously. We're all good. Okay, the only thing that's bad about this now, we can still kind of get fucked here. Because Lax wants to... The unfortunate thing is Lax wants to body slam here. Instead of heat crashing, it can't curse because I have a fast 2 at KO. There's a line where sometimes Rhyperior is going to get double paralyzed here. We can switch out, obviously, because we have flip turn. Originally, this was supposed to be Basket Legion here, which would have made this a lot easier because it would have given me heat crash from this, and now I have to dodge double para. I think the problem is I can't go Pult because Pult doesn't, because he can curse on Pult. Because I don't fast 2 at KO. Although after flip turn damage, maybe I do. Yeah, I do after flip turn damage. Max roll from Dragon Darts is 48. He has lefties. How much did I deal? So he needs to be like basically at 96 after lefties, so he needs to be at 90 before lefties, right? I think I can go Pult to play around double crit. Yeah, because flip turn does like 29. Can he heat crash? It doesn't matter. I think this is safe. I'm pretty sure he can't curse here. Now we go Rhyperior on what should always be Heat Crash. Perfect. We're gonna see something cool for the first time here, chat. We're Lumberry or Cherry Bear in case he paralyzes me once. We're gonna Earthquake once. He's gonna recover out of Earthquake range. We have Cherry. And now we kill with Rock Wrecker, which is Rock-type physical Hyper Beam. Perfectly accurate. Beautiful. And that's it! Alright. I got no time for speeches. I gotta leave for D&D in half an hour. Maxie's already fully cooked. So let's just bring it over with. See you, Lycanroc. See you, Bismarck. Alright. The team is Heracross. We have to scale speed. Very important. Dragapult. Hold on. My line currently has Dragapult wearing no item because I think it's riskless anyway. I think I might just keep it that way. Just because, like, I'm afraid that recooking right now with a new item is going to fuck up my line somehow. I think I might just go Dragapult no item because I know that I don't need one. So we're going to need a Raquanin. We're going to need Wordier, who finally will meet his demise here. We're going to need Cast Form. And we're going to need Electrode. I'm teaching Icy Wind to Cast Form just in case of like some fiction stuff. Weather Ball it already has. We'll go no item on Wordier. We have to go Heracronite on Heracross. We have to go Shed Shell on Araquanid. And then Grass Gem and Chesto Berry. And then we have to teach Solar Beam to Electrode. And then we have to Rare Candy Electrode. And we have to scale speed on Heracross. Give deer an item for good luck. Big nugget. Actually, relic crown. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't need any moves on Heracross. I don't need any moves on Dragapult. I need to burn Araquanid. Oh, I can't burn Araquanid. I need to pre-toxic Araquanid. And I need to poison Electrode. Electrode is basically going to go in on 1 HP to make sure that it always dies to Magma Storm. Trying to find a Salazzle so we can get Toxicked. Because we take less damage that way. So it makes it more likely for Araquanid to survive Solar Beam crit. Oh yeah, I'm leading with a Static Mon. You're right. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay. I need to know what tile Maxi aggro's on, because I need to know when I need to heal Araquanid. Talk to him. Okay. Yeah, I scaled Hero speed. I can't think of any item. Maybe I'll go Citrus on Pult. I guess the only important part is that it always baits Dark Pulse from Houndoom. Which it should always. Yeah. Citrus is fine. Castform always gets a hit off on Garchomp, so we don't need damage boost to kill Garchomp. Icy Wind is minimum 35, so I have to do 65 with Pulse. Dragon Darts to 68 unboosted. And then Dragon Darts always kills Naganadel. Yeah, I think if I put a lot of damage boost on this, I would, for example, see Fast Kill on Houndoom. Which is precisely what we don't want. Okay, you guys said I have to talk to Maxi, yeah? Okay, Electro needs to go down to like 0 HP. Or 1 HP, rather. We'll just have him survive. Tab in. I'll have to update death counter, by the way. Okay. Electrode on 1 HP, completely fine. We don't need any more than that. Solar Beam, Grass Gem, Sticky Web on this, that's all we need. This only needs Close Combat and Pin Missile. This is just gonna die. This only needs Icy Wind and Weather Ball. Chesto, Relic Crown, Heracronite, Shed Shell, Grass Gem.
R.I.P. Trode, your hidden power was legendary 07.
We scaled speed on Heracross. There ain't much more to do, bros. There's gonna be a lot of deaths. It's gonna be ugly, but we're gonna be out. I'm pretty sure this strat is completely safe.
For Spider's safe passage.
The only risk is that we may also lose Araquanid. I can't eat Electrode, right? Okay. One last fight in Permanent Magma Storm, boys. There's a Legendary, an Ultra Beast, a Mega, a Mythical. It's all in Permanent Sun because of Groudon's drought. It's going to be a fun one. Alright. DJ, turn that shit up. Alright. Permanent Magma Storm one more time. So, with a Rare Candy to break the level cap, with a Grass Gem equipped, and a Solar Beam TM taught, Electrode will always kill this Groudon. There's no way for him to survive afterwards. We can't Volt Switch out, because if we survive, we'd bait and Choice Scarf Naganadel, who would just kill with like a random move. That's why we're 1 HP. You'll see in a second. We're going to outspeed here and kill with Solar Beam. Electrode is the really bad loss here, but it's gotta go. It's the only way I have to counter this Groudon. I have no other resources left to do it with. The reason we're at 1 HP is so that Magma Storm now ticks and kills us before Maxie chooses his next switch in. It's really important. What this allows us to do is we can go Araquanid, and because nothing sees a kill on Araquanid, it'll just go for the first Pokemon that outspeeds and outdamages, which is Tangrowth, which is perfect. So we go Araquanid. We're poisoned so that he can't Sleep Powder. If we get crit here, we might die to residual damage. That's okay. We still win. The goal here is to set up the Sticky Web now. The Sticky Web is what's going to allow us to completely annihilate this fight. Don't get crit. We're fine. Sticky Web is set up. Ironically, crit on Araquanid there would have saved Wordier's life. With that, we're set up to win this fight. We have pChal on Araquanid to switch out so that he may see another day. We're going to sack Wordier. Finally, this guy dies. Somehow, he's made it all the way to this fight. But buddy, it's finally time to go. Rest in peace, my friend. He wants to hold on so bad. It's not going to be enough. This means now we can go into the classic Tangrowth counter on this fight that most runners use, which is the cast form that you always get in Weather Institute to give you your life orb. It has a Chesto Berry, so it can't get sleep powdered here. We're going to change into a fire type, obviously. We're going to take every crit that this can throw at us, and then we're going to kill with Weather Ball. That's fine, we have Chesto. Beautiful. So now we bait in Garchomp, because he thinks he has a fast kill on us. Sticky Web is so brutal for Maxie in this fight. It's actually crazy. We could have gone for a crazy play where we try to get a kill with Blizzard here with Cast Form on the Garchomp, but it actually completely fucks my line if that goes wrong. So Cast Form has to always exactly die here. My friend, you've come to exactly one fight, and you did exactly what you needed to. In case this uses Scale Shot for some reason to raise its speed again, it doesn't really matter, but just in case, I'm just going to Icy Wind here. I also need the chip damage. Crit never kills. See a Cast Form. And now we get to do something insanely beautiful. We get to go to Dragapult. We outspeed and we kill this guy. Let me just double check my ranges here. Icy Wind minimum roll does 35, and then Dragon Dart's minimum roll does 68. The beautiful thing about this setup is that AI thinks that his Choice Scarf Naganadel has a fast kill on Dragapult because he doesn't know about Sticky Web. And his speed will lower below mine. And Dragon Darts always kills. It's so fucking easy, bro! And now... this is Houndoom Because AI sees slow kill with Dark Pulse. He always sees kill. He will never Destiny Bond here. Sticky Web makes him slower. We can go to Heracross. We have used a Heart Scale to maximize Heracross's speed. If he crits Dark Pulse here, it's completely fine. Regular Heracross with Heart Scale. Outspeeds -1 Houndoom Mega here. And kills with Close Combat. We do not Mega Evolve yet because it'll lower our speed. And now... But wait, we don't have enough damage to kill the last Mon. How are we gonna kill the Mew? The Dragon Dance Mew in the back. Well, guess what? Max IV, speed, Mega Heracross, outspeeds -1 Mew, and we kill with Pin Missile. And that's it! And that's a riskless maxi. It only cost us a candy, a scale, and like 3 Mons. And we're out of Magma Hideout. With a total of 20 deaths. No candies left. 1 heart scale left. An Aqua Hideout coming up.
Peter here. Care to explain why we're getting reports of 2 dead dogs and a dead deer? Thanks.
Oh man. Araquanid got 3. Dude, Araquanid is correct. If you can find an in on it, an in for it, holy. Sticky Web is so broken. Dude, if we didn't have Dragapult... Holy shit, man. The Electro Death sucks. This is a really great Pokemon. Heracross has been going crazy, man. This thing is nuts. And we already have our Magma Hideout encounter now, so... No new encounters to get after this, only a new level cap. Best casino encounter or what? Legit, like... I'm just, honestly... I'm really proud that I did Deathless Grunts. The entire MHO. We cooked, man. All right. And if we recap, we lost 2 gems, 1 scale, 2 candies, and 5 Mons. Wordier is finally dead. Castform was always going to die here. And then the Electro Death is the only thing that stings. It's okay. Granbull has been replaced by Lizzie. That's fine. Lycanroc was not going to do anything. This wasn't going to do anything. Electrode stings, but all in all, this is a pretty good looking death box. But a wise Nuzlocke once said, "It matters not what is in your box 14. It only matters what is in your box 1." Our box 1 is looking mighty good. Because we have the Pult. And we have the fucking Heracross, baby. We scale, boys. Surely we don't wipe on Tate and Liza Gym. Yeah, I'm really worried about that. I mean, Aqua Hideout is also no joke. Aqua Hideout is really brutal. There's so many trainers that can just straight up wipe you. But this run is a really good PB. Even if I wiped the first Aqua Hideout trainer, this is like fantastic. Okay, I gotta go. I got D&D. Yeah, I think I will not level Blaziken, not level Karakos, and I think I won't level Gallade in case I want to scale Protect. I think Aqua Grunt Hideout is harder, or the grunts are harder. It looks brutal, man. I watched some people play it. It's pretty bad. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go play D&D now. That was really hype. That was really fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Special birthday stream tomorrow. Birthday time! It's birthday time! Woo! Birthday stream! It's birthday stream time! Woo!